What is going on to you Libras out there? So for you Libras, you have the Nine of Cups, the Hierophant, and you Libras have the Tower. So the Nine of Cups speaks to this overwhelming confidence that a lot of you have to cut some BS people off. The Nine of Cups and the Hierophant is about a lot of you Libras are just not going for it. You're listening to your instincts or your intuition about some people. Like if it don't fit, then it's not fitting, right? Trying to get to know somebody, friends, romance, and they're just giving you a hard time. The truth is that you Libras are actually on the right track. What you're supposed to do when you have people who are difficult is that you're actually supposed to do this, the Tower. You're supposed to cut them off. I'm just giving y'all a little piece of game because a lot of those people are very stressful to deal with, right? Like there's tons of people who, because that's essentially what it is that I do, but on the low, there's tons of people who I get to know, and I'm also assessing how cooperative they actually are. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, are they a team player? If they're not, if they're just giving me a lot of time, I don't want to be around that. I don't want to be around, because what value is there, right? Like people want to be in relationships, but they don't want to be team players. Well, a relationship is a team. That's why you'll have all these celebrities, right? Like Travis Scott, when he said the Travis Scott song, A-Team, please don't try to play us. A-Team is a team. And if you're not a team player, then why would anybody want to have you on their roster? Why would anybody want to play alongside you, right? Especially when you and the other person is supposed to be a team. Literally, it's you and this person against life. Same thing when it comes to friendships. That's a team as well. The two of you are supposed to make teamwork, make the dream work, right? So you're just supposed to cut off anybody that wants to act like they're a one-person team, right? Like there's I in team. So the King of Swords and the Empress right here, the Empress being Libra, so you showed up in your own reading, represents, because a lot of you Libras, come on, y'all see it. It's just that, like it is that I said before, a lot of you Libras are not accustomed to resistance. A lot of you are not accustomed to uncooperative people. A lot of you Libras probably know the secret sauce to get people to cooperate with you and get them to do what it is that you want. But lately, a lot of you Libras have been realizing that your world has changed, right? On some Mandela effect type stuff, where for you Libras, you realizing that you're not just going to be able to just say something magical to somebody and somebody actually be able to follow through with what it is that you want. You Libras are going to have to actually like cut some people off from talking to them and associating yourself with them. And you Libras are absolutely right, because you Libras already know the type of people that you got to cut off. But the thing about it is, y'all be keeping them around to stress y'all out, when the answer is that y'all really had it correct in the first three cards. Maybe you not even doing this, but these first three cards are a direct answer to what the reading is supposed to be about. You Libras are supposed to get rid of by disassociating yourself from anybody in your life who's legitimately giving you a problem. That's something that I'm telling you, the secret sauce. That's something that I do. If the person wants to act like they're difficult, again, this is the power of having options. This is the power of exercising options. I don't have to hang around. I don't care how fine the person is. I don't gotta hang around you. Like, it don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter how fine a person is if there's no buyers. If nobody wants to have that, then it doesn't matter. You understand what I'm saying? So, like a delusional person only overvalues themselves. They have this delusion of grandeur that people have to deal with them, and they don't. If nobody wants to be around that type of person, how much value are they exactly? They're not. They're not valuable. And this is the thing a lot of you Libras got to understand. It deals with you. This person is a jerk to you, but you don't have to be around them. Send that person back to the streets and let the streets deal with that person. The Page of Wands and the Lovers right here speaks to how while you Libras go and talk to somebody who is going to be way more cooperative than them. The only difference is the Five of Swords. You Libras can take no's, but this person that you stop talking to, that's hard to deal with, that you may have been dealing with in particular, they don't know how to take no for an answer. The Five of Swords, they're upset at the fact that you Libras told, just basically stop calling them. You showed them that you don't have to actually engage with them. And that's the thing, like, people out here thinking that being as difficult as possible is fine. That's not true. That's getting people left, because I'm gonna say something that's 100% true, and maybe you Libras can rock with what I'm saying or not, because you Libras are a different breed. But a lot of people are really dealing with burnout, especially decent people who've been going at it for years. They're dealing with burnout, and this is what I mean when I say frustration facilitates growth. Frustration creates growth, or it helps create growth, because this is what a lot of people are dealing with. People don't want to deal with somebody who's hard to deal with. They don't want to engage with somebody where it's exhausting to get them on the phone. They don't want to do that, because this is one of the ways on how you can know if a person really is about what they're saying that they are about versus they don't, if they're just lying. Because my dear Libras, if a person is really 100, that they have social skills, they're dealing with burnout because they know the rigmarole and the runaround of dealing with, of speaking to multiple people, and everybody tell them, I ain't gonna say everybody, but a lot of people tell them something different. Oh, it's their hair, it's their height, it's they don't look like they got a nice shaped booty. Their hair isn't long enough. They're not pretty enough. They're not handsome enough. They don't have a nice car enough. So people on both sides who's been hearing that, socializing, trying to get to know somebody, approaching, trying to get to know somebody, trying to find out what another person is, trying to be in a functional relationship, they know what a burnout is. And this is what the vast majority of people on earth is dealing with. They're dealing with relationship burnout. They're dealing with fatigue, because this is why a lot of people that you would think, my dear Libras, who are so fine, a lot of people are actually getting left now more than ever, because people don't want to deal with an a-hole. They don't want to deal with somebody who's difficult to deal with, no matter how fine you are. There's no exception to that. There's only a few goofy people who's still up underneath the spell that's still going to go and chase, but a lot of you Libras are not. You Libras are dealing with burnout as well, which is a good thing, because that stops you from doing all that chasing, because the chasing is useless anyway. You trying to find some sort of, I know what you Libras are doing. Y'all trying to find common ground with individuals. Some people are stupid. And no matter how good at negotiation and peacekeeping you Libras are, it's not going to work, because these people are stupid. I'm telling you what it is. Because that's another thing too, that a lot of people like to get from Libra, but they're disingenuous. A lot of people try to make it seem like there's always excuse me. They try to make it seem like there's always some kind of way where you can like say, like there's always some sort of magical thing that you can say to somebody to get them to act how you want them to act. That's not true. And a lot of you Libras are learning on a first-hand account that that's not actually true. Because the Temperance and the Ace of Wands right here is about how you're going to stay patient and just get to know brand new people. But the Ace of Wands, right, that's your plans. This is what the Temperance is. The Temperance is you Libras staying patient and just deciding to not say anything to this person and just stay away from them. This particular person in particular that you're trying to get to know romantically, maybe even friendship-wise. But you're just not going to hang out with them anymore. You're going on about your business because this person is frustrated. And a lot of you don't want to be frustrated. And pun intended, right? Either way. And the Ace of Wands represents how, but they don't want you to leave because now that you, Libras, are ready to go on about your business, they're asking you where you going, and you know, some of them may be even insulting. That's why it is that you Libras got to get out of here because you're not strong and all this other type of stuff. Strength means they want you, strength to them, right? When someone is playing, let me explain something to you. When someone is playing games and they talk about strength, what they're trying to say is you need to accept the fact that I'm crazy and I'm dysfunctional and that I'm gonna do things that are really off the wall because I'm kind of borderlining not really having sense. I got real issues, and you're gonna have to accept that and actually deal with the issues and what come with that. That's what they're saying. Translation. You know, so let's clarify the Temperance. Matter of fact, let's clarify the Empress. Seven of Pentacles, the Moon, told you, Six of Cups, told you, the Sun, and the Strength card. Told you. I didn't make this up. Y'all saw me shuffle the cards. How could I? I ain't even look at the cards. How could I know that? None of the cards are marked. I can't make this up. Look, none of the cards are marked. None of them are marked. For me to be able to cheat the system and pull cards to kiss y'all butt. None of the cards are marked. How do I know that? How come on now. So how do I know that the Strength is going to come up? Six of Cups going to come up, that they coming back. The Seven of Pentacles and the Moon for you Libras is about how, because you Libras are putting the whole, y'all are tired of having to put the whole relationship on y'all back. Y'all are the only ones carrying the weight. It's lame. The Six of Cups, like I said before, once you Libras decide y'all ain't going to talk to them anymore, here they goofy behinds come trying to chase up on after you now, trying to re-get your attention. The Sun card, and then here they are trying to butter you Libras up because they want you Libras to feel special, to keep chasing up on after them. But the Strength represents, that's a whole dub and a half. You Libras ain't going to continue to do that. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. There's a link in the comment section below called a Linktree link. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website where there's all the ways to get a personal reading from me, birth chart reading, as well as the books that I have on Amazon. And I haven't had to read for Libras in a long time. What's up? Y'all don't like me anymore?